Mike, you hit the nail on the head. It's 11:30.
I saw that.
You're good. You're really good.
Okay, you're good to go, Karen.
Thanks, Jesse. Hello, everyone. We have concluded, the MRC has concluded its executive session, and we are now back in public session. And as expected, we do have a motion for the board to consider. And we also have some, a little bit of information surrounding that motion and some information for our members. I would entertain a motion at this time. Sophie?
I would move that each of the president and vice president acting singly is authorized to conduct a sale process leading to the final sale of the Hamden facility through receivership, subject to the following terms. A final sale process that will result in the sale of the Hamden facility as a going concern for the use as an MSW conversion and processing facility as set forth in the site lease and permits. A final sale process that will result in a closing on or before January 30, 2022. A final sale process that includes MRC submitting a stalking horse bid or such other bids on terms to be approved by the signing officer in order to ensure that the sale occurs on the terms and conditions in the best interest of the MRC and its members and consistent with this motion. MRC is authorized to enter into any agreement or take any actions necessary and appropriate to accomplish a final sale process of the Hamden facility consistent with the foregoing, and further that each of the president and vice president acting singly is authorized to take such other necessary and appropriate actions to implement this motion, including without limitation all such actions as are consistent with MRC bylaws and contractual duties and obligations.
Second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. What I'd like to say is that we have finally appeared to have gotten the bondholders' attention, and in a very positive development, appear to have come to terms, the outline of an agreement for a sale process that would conclude definitively in a sale of the facility by June 30th of 2022. So we're very encouraged by this. This motion was a step towards finalizing that agreement. And the idea is that the bondholders would reinitiate the receivership process with the receiver in place, conduct one final bid process that would conclude at the end of June. And if no other such qualified adequate bidder presented itself, MRC would be the stalking horse bid, and it would go to the MRC. Obviously, there's lots more detail that we need to provide to our members, and we anticipate getting information out starting as early as next week. And we anticipate at least one, if not two, member meetings in the month of March. So please do keep your eyes peeled, since we'll have more information coming. I know there will be lots of questions related to this, but we anticipate that this process will move forward quickly with the receiver. So we're very encouraged by that. It's not a done deal yet, but it is looking promising, much more promising than it has in the months leading up to this. So I would like to maybe perhaps ask Sean if you could help us understand what a stalking horse bid is without, as appropriate before we take our vote.
Sure. Yes, our stalking horse bid is an initial offer that sets the sale process and sets the floor. And so that offer will be noticed out, and the facility will be marketed by professionals to elicit higher and better offers on specific terms that will be noticed. The idea with that other bids will come in higher than ours, and then there will be a bid process, potentially an auction process, and then you have a final and highest best offer. In the event that there are no other offers, the stalking horse offer, our offer would be the winning bid. In the event there are other bids, we may be a backup bidder. So the stalking horse offer is just the floor offer and an initial sale process. And so we'll go through the entire process. The other professionals will market the process, and we'll see who else comes in to bid for the facility, with the idea that either the MRC will end up owning it at the end of the process, or a third party will come in and outbid us.
Right, thank you. And given that this contemplates the possible acquisition through the stalking horse bid by the MRC, that constitutes a fundamental matter. So we'll have a fundamental matters notice that we'll be sending out to members next week regarding this. So there'll be some more information coming at that time. Like I said, we'll be following up with member meetings as well. Does anybody on the board have any comments or questions regarding the motion that's been made? All right, seeing none, John, would you call the roll, please?
Yes. Melissa?
Yes.
Aaron?
Yes.
Bob?
Yes.
Kevin?
Yes.
Sophie?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
And Karen?
Yes. And I would just like to thank Mike and John and Sean and George for the incredible amount of work and time that they've put into getting this put together, getting the bondholders to finally move off their position to get us to a point where we might actually have a definitive resolution on this. So I really appreciate it. It's been a long road. We're not done yet, but Sophie?
I agree wholeheartedly with your sentiment. And I also understand that you can't thank yourself. So I just want to recognize the incredible work that you have done, Karen. I can't imagine us being where we are without all of your efforts. You're quiet, you're unassuming, you let everybody else take credit, but I'm behind the scenes and I'm seeing how much you're doing, and it is just incredible. So thank you.
Thank you, Sophie. All right. Nothing else. We will, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. We can get on with our day. Enjoy the
So
snow.
Second.
Second.
All right, motion and a second. We'll assume it's all good. Thank you, everybody, for your time. I appreciate it. Have a good afternoon. Stay safe, drive safe.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Two.